So if you ever wake up in the morning and you just feel a bit locked up and stiff in that lower back, pelvic area, I've got 4 exercises that I want to show you and share with you today. And you can literally do these in bed. So as soon as you wake up, these might be some gentle movements to get your body moving, get your joints lubricated, and just give your muscles and everything a little bit of a stretch, get some circulation into the joints before you even get out of bed and start your day. So first one we've got is this one here. So you can see that I'm laying over a pillow here. So literally you could be laying on your bed and you just put a pillow underneath your hips. We don't want to wedge it under your lower back. We want to make sure it's just under your butt and your pelvis because we don't want to be arching into the lower back by forcing the pillow up under the curve of the lower back. And then all we do is we stretch one leg out and we tuck one knee towards our chest armpit area on that same side, and then we switch. So what we're doing is effectively we're getting a nice stretch out through the front of the hip of the leg that's long, those hip flexor muscles which can get quite tight. So because we have that pillow, our hips are elevated up a little bit, so we just get a little bit of extra length through there, which can be really nice for just opening up and getting a little bit of stretch and movement through that area to begin the day with. Then, second one, we have, again, we have the hips elevated on the pillow, and we're going to just have our hands on top of our knees, and we're going to do some circles. So we're going to open the knees out wide, take them together, bring them to our chest, open out wide, bring them together with our arms straight. So we're just guiding them with our hands in a circle that's comfortable for your pelvis. So we're going to get some nice movement into that inner thigh groin area. Just warm up through there, get some circulation. So definitely do it very gently and don't force the range of motion. And just use your hands to guide a comfortable range for your inner thighs and hips. Then our third one is this one here. So we're in that same position. We have the hips propped up on a pillow, and we put the feet to the bed, open the knees out wide, let gravity open, butterfly the knees open, and then we tuck the knees to our chest. Okay, so we drop the feet to the bed. If we're laying on the bed, we open the knees apart, soles of the feet together, then tuck everything into a ball. And that one's going to give us a nice stretch into that inner groin as well when we open the knees like so. But then when we go that start position where we have the knees tucked in, we'll get a bit of a stretch through the lower back and through possibly through the glutes or the hamstrings, depending on where you're tight. So that's another one to get some movement and stretch in a gentle fashion through that area of the body. And then the final one that we've got is we're just going to do some nice gentle movements. I like to put a pillow under and sort of fixate it under my hip bones. So again, I'm not arching into the lower back too much with this one. And then all you're doing is you're laying belly down, and we're just going to do little mini cobra push-ups. So I like to start with small movements. So I'm not lifting up too high. If you do have an anterior disc bulge in your back, don't do this one because that won't be good for it. But for most people that don't have something like that going on, this can be a really nice movement just to warm the spine up, get some circulation, get that area moving if it feels a bit locked up. And as I said, we just do little movements, and as we start to feel comfortable, never do it into pain, of course. As we start to feel more comfortable, then we can start to lift our shoulders and head a bit further and further away from the bed each rep that we do. Be sure to keep the glutes nice and tight, so clench your butt muscles so we're not overarching into the lower back, but we're getting the whole spine curving and moving. So give these ones a go. They can be a really nice one just to give your body a bit of a gentle warm-up in the morning if it takes your joints and your body a little bit to get going in the morning.